Hey guys, I'm Brooklyn.
I'm Noah.
Welcome to the second season of Talon Talks, the only Cedar Crest podcast that shows you behind the scenes school news and current events.
And where we talk about students, staff, and our community about how they make every day a great day.
And since this is the first episode of the new school year, we wanted to invite Ava back on, and as well as a new voice, Andrew.
Hey guys.
Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Andrew Seeger. I am the producer of the sports show at CCHS today called The Squawk. I'm also the Falcon, and I do a bunch of other things.
I'm Ava, and I'm the co-producer of Talon Talks, and I'm so happy to be back.
We have a tradition here on Talon Talks, and it's called Rapid Fire Questions. Every person we have on, we ask them a bunch of questions, and they have to answer all of them, as many as they can, in a minute.
Okay, let's do it.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
What is your favorite music artist?
Daniel Caesar.
Would you rather be a cat or a dog?
Dog.
Which season would you be and why?
Summer because it's just the best. It's pretty. It's awesome.
What's the worst smell to you?
Worst smell? Fish. It just smells horrible.
What's your favorite room in your house?
Favorite room has to be my bedroom.
Do you have an embarrassing secret talent?
I am able to wiggle my ears and my nose at the same time.
Oh, what is the worst sandwich ingredient in your opinion?
Worst sandwich ingredient has to be mayonnaise. It is just sloppy and disgusting.
Do you believe in aliens?
No.
Which meme would best represent your life?
Bruh.
What's the weirdest profession you've ever wanted to go into?
I wanted to try being a garbage collector for like a month or two because I thought it would be fun, but never went into it. So
That's you. That's your minute.
got through a bunch.
Might be a record. Don't know.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if it's the record.
I don't think so.
I don't think
no.
we've counted.
We don't keep track. We
We
go
should
off-
count.
We go
Yeah.
off vibes.
We should.
I think
We
if you
should like
counted,
have a
I would
reigning
have the record
champion.
right now.
I mean, if we start counting now, season 2 record holder.
Right?
Is
Andrew
Andrew Seeger.
What can I say? I break records.
Anyways, it's a new school year. How's everyone feeling?
Feeling great. Feeling great. It's hard to come back to school after summer, but it is a good place to come back to. We love it here at Cedar Crest. So
Yeah, how's everyone liking the connector?
I like the classrooms. Being able to see like sunlight and all the nice windows is very, very nice.
Yeah, I think it's nice. It's like a good temperature, but I just hate walking from the connector. It's the most annoying thing I go through every day, I think.
Yeah. I'm late to my 6th period class every day because I go from the new gym, all the way down to the connector, and it's like a 4 or 5 minute walk. I'm not making it on time. It's just the walk is annoying, but the classrooms are really, really nice.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I get like thousands of steps extra now just because my classes are like one side of the school and the complete opposite, like 3 times in a row. So
And it's nice to be able to have windows in our BV classroom now. I can just look
Right.
out and look at the sprinkler hit the window.
And then when the
creativity.
that's what I
Sprinklers
do in
come
my
on.
free time here too. I just watch the sprinkler.
Well, they do that first period, so I don't know what you're looking at. Or are you making fun of me?
I am making fun of you. Yes.
Great to keep it positive, Noah. Great. Awesome. First episode back, and I want you fired, so.
Oh, okay.
Gonna steal your job.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh, Andrew's
a,
coming
a
with
host off.
position.
I'm coming for it. I'm coming
Andrew
for it.
takes the host.
okay. Well, we're all seniors here. What is everyone looking forward to?
I think graduating is like so much. It's going to be a lot of like. There's a lot of things that go into graduation
Yeah,
that I
it's
like
like-
didn't realize.
3 whole days of rehearsal.
Right. Like that's a long time. And like you have to have the shoes and the cap and gown and your like dress and you have like have what you're like.
Wait, what?
For you guys. For us, we have to have a
We need a
perfect,
dress.
We have
Perfect.
Andrew.
white dress.
specific shade of white.
I haven't ordered my cap and gown yet. I didn't.
That
I
was
did it,
due
like, a
last
week
week.
ago.
Like so long ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all right. You can still.
I'll get it in. It'll
It's gonna be
happen.
like $50 million now. Though.
I would assume that you would have to order yours earlier.
Right.
Because you're graduating early.
Correct. Yeah, that
Let's
would
talk
make
about
sense.
this.
You know, that would make sense. Yeah, it was a very last minute decision. Wasn't in my education plan, but made the decision very last minute.
What was the reason?
So this summer I went on a couple mission trips down to Florida, North Carolina, and both of those experiences gave me a lot of opportunities, and I got to connect with a lot of people who were really struggling and kind of just broken because they had lost their houses in hurricanes. And I was offered an internship down in Florida to go rebuild houses for free, which is so exciting. I'm so excited just to go meet some people and build some houses. So, but for that, I had to graduate early so that then I could get down to Florida in time. So
That's really cool.
Where in Florida?
it's in the Fort Myers area. Fort Myers got destroyed 3 times in a row, basically. So,
My grandpa lives down there, so
oh, yeah,
Rebuild
maybe I'll
his-
meet,
I'll stop by.
I'll meet your grandpa.
That's really interesting and cool.
That is cool, yeah. So did you have to change your schedule around?
Yeah, so I was originally taking a bunch of college classes, and then obviously I'm not going to be around for most of the end of them. So I was like, okay, I have to graduate early. That's the only option I have if I want to actually continue to take more classes afterwards. So my plan is to graduate early and then take a bunch of college classes through Hack and through another college, Liberty University, get my credits up, and then go to actual college next fall. So yeah, my entire schedule had to be shifted around, but it was totally worth it.
That's great.
And you have to take like 2 English classes, right?
Yeah, so I got to take English Comp 101, college and high school, and I got to take Honors English 12, which, I mean, both of them are so much fun. I have 2 great teachers, Dr. Stumpy and Miss Opreska. So,
Fire!
That's a
I
great
know.
build
It's
up.
goated.
yeah, I know. The English teachers I got this year is like, I couldn't have asked for better. So,
Speaking of like new things, we are going through a construction right now, a remodel, renovation. And our BB program is in like a tough spot right now because we have a classroom, but then we also have a studio in the hallway. And it's interesting. What are you guys' opinions on it? Because I know Noah hasn't really had any.
Yeah, I haven't had any experience with it really.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not the worst. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I thought we were going to have a lot more distractions. It's really not that bad, apart from a teacher or 2 deciding to print in the middle of our shows. That's a little bit frustrating, but other than that, there's really not much of a disadvantage. I actually like the temporary studio. I think for what we got, it's like, wow, I'm so thankful. But it's fun going up there every day. Gives us something new to do because we got used to doing the same old for 2 years.
Yeah, I think for temporary studio, it's very nice. But I'm excited for our new one.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
we get
Yeah,
our own
I'm very
podcast room.
excited.
Hip hip hooray.
I almost like the idea of having to walk to a studio to film. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, the fact that it's not like just right next to the BV room kind of makes it feel a little bit cooler because it's like you have to walk to the studio. You know, where are you at? I'm in the studio.
And it makes you have to actually want to do what you want to do. So
Yeah.
a lot of times people join BV because they wanted to get into some more film stuff, or they only wanted to create things they didn't want to produce for the show. And now it is a necessity. Like, you have to put in effort. You can't just, oh, I just don't want to be on the show, so I just don't show up. No, everybody's relying on you. And it's just a massive part. That walk upstairs is almost like a preparation time where you have to get ready to actually produce something that the entire school and beyond is going to see, because we submit a lot of these stuff to STN. We submit a bunch of this stuff to other programs for them to watch our show, to learn from us. So it's very important. That walk almost changes how we view the show. So
Yeah.
And I think also we used to have a control room where all of our people that would do like the media and the sound and all that would stay in the same room and they could talk openly and like goof off. And I think that was one of our downfalls last year on the show, is that we would goof off in the control room while we were on air. And having no control room and having to be dead silent, I feel like gets the show done faster almost, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, we lock in.
Yeah, we need a lot of teamwork because you've got to be watching the producer. Like, you need to be.
I mean, I haven't seen you guys work yet, but I assume it's a lot different form of communication because it's no longer just talking. You have to like figure it out without saying anything to each other, how you're going to deal with the situation.
yeah, it definitely has its new challenges. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just coming from, I mean, I'm not the CCHS Today producer, but I mean, doing all the jobs, we're all forced to do all the jobs, which is such a blessing because you get to learn each and every day, even if you don't like the job you're doing. So just doing all the jobs, it's really different because at the beginning of the year, we didn't have any form of taking for audio. We didn't have any intro music. We had to completely rely on each other and on basically silence and watching each other to get the show done. So it's a completely different vibe, a completely different experience. So
Yeah. And like, since you're not there, I'll explain it for you real quick. So you've been up in the studio.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So everyone's on like the computers, and then Mia, it's usually Mia who's producing. She's literally standing behind media because the music and stuff comes from the media computer now. And everyone's just eyes on her. Like she like vocalizes 5 and 4, and then she has to shut up. And it's literally just everyone is watching one another, and like the trust that goes with it is kind of like amazing. Like everyone's trusting each other that we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, she's literally standing on the edge of the windowsill trying to like get over all of our
She's
heads.
almost fallen on me multiple times.
I mean, at least I watched the announcements. They don't look much different from, like, just the background's different, but everything else seems to be flowing pretty well. So
I would argue we're actually performing better. I think it was kind of like a kick in the butt. Like, okay, we kind of now have to adapt. We have to be able to adapt, where we got used to such a normal, like, I go back to same old, but we got used to a same old for years and years in the same studio, no renovations. And now we don't have an audio board. We don't have this, that, and the other thing. So we have to rely on each other, and we have to actually like put in intentionality to make it work. So
Yeah, I think it's made us like able to push one another, and like Andrew was saying before, with like the different jobs, like you need to do all of them, and you need to like learn how to do all of them really well and keep learning and growing at all times.
And I think last year, if you didn't want to do a job, they never really forced you to do a job. Like they would just put you somewhere else. But this year, they're like really like, well, we put you on media, so you're going to do media. Yeah. And I feel like having that push of like, I have to learn something has made me like almost respect everyone else better, because I'm not like, oh, well, you messed up your job. How did you mess up on media? But now I'm doing media, and it's hard.
yeah, it's hard. And I think the other thing that's kind of complicated that is now we have 2 BV3 periods. So, I mean, for those who don't know, before we didn't have 2 BV3 periods, but now we are kind of splitting up, focusing on longer broadcasting pieces and the daily announcements. The daily announcement side of it is a very small class, like what, 20 or less, I would say.
I mean, it's bigger than the other BV3 class.
Yeah.
The other BV3 class is
10.
like 8 people.
Yeah. But it's not as big as we had it. Before we had,
I feel like it's the
20.
same size.
you think? Because it felt like last year that we just had endless amounts of people that could be off. And this year it feels like we can have nobody off, because it's always people that have to be on.
I think part of it is that it's the choir days. Like there's a lot of choir days. I mean, there's every other day is a choir day, but like I feel like the group of choir kids that are in BV like shrunk a little bit.
Yeah, that makes a massive difference. I didn't think about that, but yeah.
The programs, like our programs are like growing and changing, and this year we've had like a lot more, we have different class periods, so you can focus on like one specific thing that you really, really like you can focus on film, or you can focus on being like the broadcast and the Daily Show, or you can focus on making pieces for the Daily Show and making sure that like they're really, really nice and uniform and creative.
And with that being said, like our, like compared to other schools that have broadcasting programs, they're now just starting like BV and their stuff. And we started like on the first day of school. Like we walked into this room and Hassler was like, this and this and this and that is happening. We have to plan for this and this and that. Next week, like we are doing the show, doing these projects, these are your due dates, and get on it. And other schools around like the country and stuff that we compete with are now just starting. Like Hassler said that they just started like putting out things on their socials.
Our Google calendar's already like crazy.
Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff on there. But speaking of like competing nationally and stuff, we also have started thinking about STN, which is the Student Television Network. And what is it? By the time this is out, we'll already be taking over their social media.
Yes.
yeah, we have control
Indeed.
of their entire social media platform.
We have the password, and we're breaking in. We're posting every day.
Yeah, we have some hackers on the team, and you know they snuck the password out of them.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Did a pretty good job. What can I say?
I mean,
It was all Andrew's fault, guys.
We have been nonstop planning for the last like couple days about it.
yeah, there's tons of stuff that's gonna go
Yeah.
on. I'm excited to
Yeah.
see. I have to say I didn't follow STN until I heard we are doing the takeover, and now I'm like, oh,
No, it was
I'll
late to
follow
the
that.
party.
Yeah.
But isn't Horrorfest the prom dropping soon?
Horrorfest is
It's
the 29th.
29th, yeah.
When
What
the
do you guys?
prom
You guys
drops.
are in cut through the film program thing. What are you guys gonna do for Horrorfest? Do you have any
It's a great
plans?
question.
I mean, the
Yeah,
prompt
I have
isn't
no idea.
dropped yet.
We really can't do anything until we see the prompt, because that's what the entire story is going to be based off of.
That's true.
But I'm hoping to really go all in on this one, because
Yeah.
It's your last one.
I know.
If you
I
could
know.
have one type of story that you would tell during Horror Fest, what would it be? Would it be aliens, zombies? What would
No.
it be?
I know what I
Yeah,
would do.
you go first.
I think I would do like a story. I've always wanted to do like some kind of horror movie that's like centered in a theater, because I thought like that would just be really, really cool, because I do theater. So I thought it would be cool to like have like spooky stuff happen there, because there's like always ghost stories in theaters and stuff like that. So I thought that would be kind of fun.
Yeah, I love horror films that really like make you think, like psycho films, like not much of the bloody and gory types, but I like the ones that are like, well, was this person really in the wrong for murdering them? Like those, I like to try and dip into a more like thinking type of horror film.
So almost like not an American Psycho, but like kind of like the format of an American Psycho. Like you're looking at him, he's kind of a vacuous guy, and now you have to debate, okay, was he justified? No, but can we see why he did the things he did?
Yeah, like understanding the character at hand. Like on the surface, yeah, this guy, you know,
A little
brutally
more, like-
murdered 6 people, including a cat, and then it's like, well,
Including a cat.
just, I don't know, put a
Sicko.
twist on it.
No.
Well, 6 people are fine, but that cat,
It
when
draws at the cat.
that's when my opinion changed.
But STN also has other competitions and stuff. You run the Squawk.
Yes.
How is it looking for nationals?
So I'm liking our shot at nationals. We learned a lot last year. It was our first year running the sports show. Me and an alumni, Ethan Bowman, who was great. He was just a great friend, great producer. It is really, we're starting to develop. We picked a new producer alongside me, Ryan. He is great. He's awesome to have around. He has good ideas, and we're starting producing our fall episode. And realistically, we would usually send in our winter episode of the Squawk as our national sports show. But at this point, we have so much content and so much meat to the bone of the Squawk that at this point, realistically, we could send in fall, and I think we could probably get a silver or gold, because last year we got a bronze, and it was our first year. So we are super proud of the Squawk right now. We're looking just towards the future. I think this year, realistically, I think a realistic goal is gold, and I think we are well on our way to it. So
Can I just say that I'm impressed that our BB program is big enough that we can have specialized, the sports, the Squawk, I mean, and that touches on mostly sports. Like, I think that's really good. And like, we have a completely different crew that just handles the vertical films for Instagram and stuff. So I think that's pretty impressive.
yeah, I would chuck out there in all credit to our previous producers, and obviously everybody in the program, but our previous producers and Hassler. They really kind of spearheaded this movement where we're moving towards diversifying our media, making sure that our media is heard by just more than just the people at Cedar Crest High School. And so Mr. Hassler and Liv and Leah, they just diversified us so much, made us just massive, almost like a conglomerate of different media sources. It's awesome to see, and we're succeeding in all of them, which is cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I feel like people don't realize how many opportunities we have at CCJS today. Like, there's a lot of different things. When my oldest sister was here, it was just The Daily Show. Like, that's all they had was The Daily Show. And they entered some competitions once in a while, but like...
Yeah. I mean, these last couple of years, we've picked up and we've moved so much.
Yeah, we have a monthly show, a daily show, a sports show, a podcast, a social media weekly show. Like, there's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. We are like now CCHS today.
There's a lot going on in CCHS
Not
today.
that we're tooting our own horn here.
No,
We're just gassing each other
not
up.
biased at all.
No.
We are pretty cool.
Completely
I would agree with all
Yeah.
of you guys. I think we are pretty stinking cool.
Yeah. And I have seen the improvement on Squawk, because I remember last year you guys were like crashing out because you guys couldn't find content, and then now you're like you can't stop having ideas for content. Like, I literally went home yesterday, and Slay texted me and literally was like, "Hey, Andrew asked me to do something for field hockey. Do you want to help?" And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, and that is not. I would not say that is something to contribute to myself or Ryan. We have so good like underclassmen that are contributing actually phenomenal ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had a kid, his name was Grady. He came up to me during one of our meetings and he was like, "Hey, Andrew, I have this idea." And I had never even thought to make a piece on this, but it relates to sports, and it's basically something about our football culture called Hammer of the Week. I don't know much about it, but I cannot see what he creates with this. And along with that, like we had another underclassman, Beatrice, she came to Hassler and she said, hey, the field hockey games this week, it's a special game and we want some coverage for it. I think that would be most important to do. So I think that is just amazing that they're contributing the way they are. So
Yeah, I think it's good for school community in general. I mean, everyone then gets to get screen time. Everyone gets to be proud of themselves because you get to see like what you do on the Today Show when they cover the football, if we won or not. And they show some clips from it and they can, the footballers can say, hey, I was on the show today. So I think it's pretty cool.
yeah, and I mean, to speak on the football thing, I mean, it's pretty amazing. The partnership we just made. I don't know if you guys have talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, let's talk about that actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Fox 40.
Fox 43.
It is such a good
Goodness.
partnership. It is
It's-
so cool.
It's so cool.
It was so much fun. I
Mhm.
love doing it. It was like, I know nothing about football and I had a great time.
So I was like going into it because I did like the first game that we did it. I was like scared because I have done crazy eights at the SDN convention and I was stressed out and we had like 6 hours to do that. And you have like less than 2 hours to get this out and it's going on live television as soon as you put it out.
By the way, do you want to explain the partnership we didn't?
Yeah. Let's
Oh, we didn't
what
explain
Fox-
that.
let's
Yeah.
explain what
Yeah.
Fox
So
43 is.
Fox 43 pretty much sends out like their team to like record and like make little recaps of like football games and like get like the highlights of local football games. And instead of doing that, they were like, Hassler, you should have students. You should have students do it. And so now Hassler's like, guys, come on, let's go make some football highlights for the news.
Yeah, so the news basically reached out to us and was like, why don't you guys do it? So now we're doing it.
And it's a crazy opportunity.
Yeah, we got to get it out before the end of even the game.
Yeah, 9:30.
Before
Yeah,
the game
9:30.
ends,
Yeah.
be edited and already
Already
out
out.
to them.
Yeah, and it has to have like a paragraph of like what happened in the game, and like
Mhm.
you have like people like running around the field. I like was running. I was running all over the sidelines filming, and like it's so stressful because the game I went to, I missed a really good touchdown, and I was not there yet. I was not there yet, and I was so
Oh.
upset.
Wait,
but
what
it's okay.
game was it?
It was
2 weeks ago?
yes.
Was it against Wilson?
No, that was not the Wilson game. I think that was the Penn Man.
No, it was
game.
Warwick.
It
was Warwick.
That's, yeah.
Can't keep my game straight.
Yeah, it was not a good game, but it's okay because the thing turned out great.
Yeah.
I think it went great.
And I mean, we are not, once again, not to toot our own horn, but like we don't really see too many high schools around here getting opportunities like this. Like this is a resume builder. This is a
Mhm.
massive opportunity.
It's going straight on my college
Mhm.
resume.
Yeah, like this is a massive thing where a lot of kids that are actually going into film, like me, myself, I'm not going into film, but kids that are, that's an amazing chance just for them to say, okay, this is what I want to do. I already have experience doing this. Let me show you my experience. It's amazing.
And the same thing with like the STN stuff, like us being able to enter and like place sometimes, not all the time, but most times, not to sound egotistical, but, and also like being asked, well, I don't know if that's the right terminology, but like to be taking over the social media and them trusting us to like have creativity with it and like put out something good is also kind of like a cool opportunity.
Yeah, 100%. I would say that is like one of our biggest opportunities is just like coming in week one and we're taking over. We're taking over STM. We're going for it. We're going headstrong. We're already in the phase of filming and it's looking great. It's really looking great. So it's incredible just what we've put together in this short amount of time. And I can't wait for the people to see all that we do with STN Takeover. So
Yeah, I think that's all for the podcast today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say.
nor do I.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
But watch the squawk when it comes out after all the fall sports.
Make it a great day, Cedar Crest.